And I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be numb.
Hey, Samore Love bugs, what's up? What's going on? So, we are here. We are doing another story time video. As you guys know, I did say that I was going to be doing them on Sundays, pretty consistent. The way that I'm doing it is once we reach 1,000 views on a video, then that following Sunday will be the Sunday that the video goes up, or 2 weeks if it gets views really quickly. So either one or the other, but you'll see it either 2 weeks or more than that, kind of depending on the views. And I do promote it so we can get views a little bit faster as well. So guys, make sure you share this video, and if you like it, you know, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Not necessarily for what was done, but for these types of videos. So now, oh, and subscribe if you're not a Samore Love bug yet. So now let's go ahead. We're going to have a little chit chat. We're going to talk. And I do really like talking because I do see that you guys, you give good feedback. Let me make sure I put this on vibrate so it doesn't like just start making noise while we're talking, while we're trying to, you know, converse. Okay, so now, last time you saw the craziness. So like I was saying before in previous videos, I was dating quite often. Not necessarily all of them was my boyfriends. Some of them was people that I just like had one date with and that was it. Or it might have been like I was talking to them, like how we say in New York, that's my shorty, I'm talking to them, things like that. But you don't really say like that's my girlfriend because you don't really claim that person. And there's some people that I didn't want to claim at all. Don't even get it twisted. So there's some like that. So this particular story is going to be about somebody that I was kind of talking to. I actually met this person when I was in college, and we weren't talking or anything like that. I guess he was kind of trying to, in a sense. I had classes in Brooklyn, and I was walking one day, and he just so happened to say, oh, can we be friends or whatever? And I was just like, I don't know. I think I was just flattered by it or taken aback and just like, okay. You know, I was just like a dopey head saying yes and giving out my numbers left and right. I mean, I don't do that anymore, but yeah, I gave out my number. And at that time, I did have a boyfriend, so my boyfriend was very jealous and he got upset about it. So that was quickly deaded when he found out about that. And moving on forward from that, years later, after college, after everything else, I think it was through Facebook that he contacted me. And then he was just like, yo, I would like you to hang out with me. So I was like, all right, you know, I do know this person. We used to have good conversations just as friends back in the day. So yeah, why not? And so I went over to his house and we was hanging out. We watched a movie, made out a little something. It didn't get all the way, like he didn't get all up in there. So let's not get that twisted. That didn't happen. But there was some foreplay and all that other stuff. Let's keep this G-rated. And then I went home right along my merry way. And we used to, after that, we would texting back and forth. And this is when AIM was pretty popular. So yeah, AOL, AIM. So we went ahead and we were just on AIM. I hope the sound quality is good, guys, because I didn't put my mic on. But yeah, we were on AIM texting back and forth. Like at night, we would be like, good night and things like that. So then one day I was walking, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking in the park, and I think I was by myself. I can't remember. And like I said, I was walking, and then somebody texted me on AIM talking about oh, why do you keep texting my man? You being a home wrecker. There's no reason why you should be texting my man late at night. I was like this. Whoa. Wait a minute. What is going on? And it was from her AIM. So I'm like, okay. Like, first of all, who are you? So then she told me who she was and who she was associated with. And she was like, they've been together for all these years and they have a family. I think that she had kids, but he was like, you know, he was taking on that father role. I don't remember if they had kids together. I don't think they did, because that part is a little foggy. But I think she recently had a child or something like that, and he was pretty much being the father to the child, if I remember correctly. But I don't think he actually had any kids for himself. But I mean, nonetheless, he was being a father. And she was just like, oh, I'm a homewrecker. And I was just like, wait, what? I was like, you know what? I don't do this whole texting back and forth thing. I was like, you know what? Just give me a call. Dad sends her my phone number. Like, okay, let's go. So then maybe like not even 5-10 minutes pass. All of a sudden the girl called me. So I'm like, okay, here we go. I don't remember if she called me from a private number or not, but she called me. And I'm like, hello? I'm sorry about laughing, guys, but just thinking about it, it was like hilarious to me, because back in them days, like I was like, I mean, I'm still pretty much like that. I was just like the I don't give a type, and you asked for this because you should have told me and let me know what the deal was before putting me into some type of situation. If I wanted to be put in that type of situation, let me choose what type of situations I want to be put or placed into. So now, like I was saying, she called me and she was just like, oh, my name is whatever her name is. I mean, I don't say names on this channel. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that, but I've definitely been avoiding that just because I don't want anybody to come up and ask me any questions, because some of them might be watching my videos, especially since they have me on Facebook. So anyways, he came up and she came up and she was just like, oh, why is it that you've been calling, that you've been texting my man every night, late at night? I'm like, okay. And talking about some good night, is there something going on? I was like, well, first of all, I never knew about you. No one ever mentioned you. He never said your name once. I did ask him, what's going on with you? How's life? He never even mentioned that he had a family or anything like that. I mean, he still lives with his family, so I didn't think anything of it. I think he still lived with his family, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember seeing any baby things or anything. And I remember he put on grease, he had his room. Yeah, there was nothing that indicated that he had a family either. So I just let her know all of that. And I told her what he did to me. And, I told her what, pretty much went down. And she was just like, oh wow, like I was surprised, like she didn't get like, and I was grateful as well that she didn't get disrespectful with me, because I was ready, honey. But she didn't get disrespectful with me. She was real cool. I mean, at the end of the day, I was like, you should talk to him, because yeah, I didn't know anything about you, so it's not like I just did it and didn't care. I didn't even know to say. I mean, if that was the case, I would have fessed up and I'd let it be known. But that at that particular moment, that was not what was going down. So then I think like a day later, or maybe even the same night, or maybe a couple hours later, I can't even remember. But I know he texted me on I don't remember if he texted me regular, if he texted me on AIM, one of the two, but it came to my phone. He was talking about, oh, why would you tell her all of this? Why would you let her know that? You're a snitch. He was going in on me, y'all. Like, it was my fault that you did not tell me what was going down. Are you flipping kidding me? You must be mad. You coming at me crazy because you're mad that I revealed something that you should have told her yourself, or at least let me know, like, oh, this is what's going down. She's a crazy girlfriend, she's a crazy wife, or whatever she is. I didn't know what she was to him, but she was not really officially his wife, but that was like his girl, his family. So then it was just pretty much like whatever. I was like, well, I explained to him, like, yo, you should have told me at the end of the day what was going down, and that's not my fault. I'm not gonna have anybody coming to me crazy, talking to me and looking at me like I did something wrong when I did nothing. And then we pretty much like ended on bad terms. He just told me how much he hated me, and I don't think he used the word hate, but there were a lot of negative words used against me. And after that, I just pretty much deleted him from my phone, and I was just done with him. Moving forward to like 2000 and recently, this man gonna have the audacity to text me, talk about how am I doing, what's going on. Not even text me. He sent me a Facebook message inbox talk about how am I doing, what's going on, when can we hang out, and I'm just like, wait, hold on. See, this is what I was talking about in the last one. People, after a while, they just forget the things that they do to hurt you, and then they think that everything's okay without even saying an apology or anything. I'm sorry about what happened. Let's move forward. I think I was just like, I'm busy. I don't remember what I said to him, but I know somewhere along the lines, he ended up telling me that I made him lose his family, and she never forgave him for this. And I'm like, do you hate me or you're trying to hang out with me? Which one is it? But I mean, honestly, I could care less. Hair flip, moving forward with my life. I'm doing my own thing, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much how that ended up. And I see on Facebook he likes my pictures from here and there. And last time he texted me, he sent me an inbox, I just pretty much ignored it. Because obviously he still has resentment. He still has some types of negative feelings towards me. I wouldn't put myself in a position to hang out with him regardless. But maybe I would have been able to at least be cordial with him. But I just feel like he still has some type of feeling negative against me. So why would you even want to hang out with me? Ain't nothing going to happen. You know, we ain't doing that. Because once you lied in my book, that's the end of the case. Like, you know, you're done to me. I wash my hands clean. I'm serious. But that's pretty much my story. Let me know if you have any crazy stories down below. If you like these types of videos and you want them to keep on coming, you know what you got to do. You got to share it and you got to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see you in the next one. Later.